What's good, Chiefs Kingdom? Happy New Year's. We are having an exciting game on deck today. It's not the one that we all anticipated in the beginning of the year of the AFC Championship rematch with the Bengals and Chiefs. We're in actually completely different, not scenario, but circumstances. Of course, the Bengals are missing Joe Burrow, which we all anticipated at the beginning of the year. And the Kansas City Chiefs, they're not holding a number one seed this year. So with the way the season's unfolded, this game has turned out differently, but the rivalry is still as hot as ever because you got Jamar Chase out there still running his mouth, and you got the Kansas City Chiefs, quote unquote, getting healthy. We'll discuss about that going into this game. We're literally, like, I believe 20, 25 minutes away from kickoff. So I'll give you what I'm looking for in this game, players that'll be active, injured, what we should anticipate, and if the Kansas City Chiefs can finally get back into the win column. That's the main thing. We have the same stakes at hand again. If the Chiefs win today, they will secure their 8th straight AFC West title. Now, they did get a little help, it looked like. It looks like the Colts beat the Raiders. So, Raiders, you can't win the division no more. Now, if the Broncos lose, and I forgot who they played, but I'm drawing a blank. But if the Broncos lose, which they bench Russell Wilson for the rest of the year, the Chiefs could still clinch the division. But honestly, I just want them to win. I want to feel good going into the playoffs regardless. I don't want to just backtrack all the way into the playoffs. So hopefully we can get on the right track. And I have a good feeling we just might today with some of the reports that came out, which let's talk about that. Let me pull up the comments. I see some are starting to come in right now. Mr. 100B, good to see you in the chat. Charlie, good to see you in the chat as well. Happy New Year's to both of you. Hopefully the Chiefs can kick our New Year's off on the right way. Right now, I'm actually watching the Ravens and Dolphins, and the Ravens are looking unbeatable these last couple weeks. What they did to the Niners, now they're making the Dolphins just look crazy out here. They're not easing up whatsoever. There's literally 3 minutes left, and Lamar just threw another touchdown. It's 55-19. They're not taking their gas off the pedal. I'd love to see the Chiefs do that. I really, really would. But the Ravens, they deserve that number one seed, and it looks like that's where they're on track to be going. I don't know if they secure it today. I don't know how those odds look like, but man, they look special this year. But anybody can get got. But let's focus on our Chiefs a little bit, because last week left a really, really bitter taste in my mouth. And as you've seen, I'm going to use the holidays as an excuse, but also a lot of it was me too, because I didn't want to talk about the game a lot. Now, I was out with family and all that, but I didn't do no recap because I was really salty about it. And that's on me. But coming out of that game, the offense, I don't want to say looked worse than ever, but it was very disappointing, to say the least. Like, we thought each and every week that they could do something. And last week, literally, they gave the Raiders a W with a fumble for 6 and then a pick 6 on the very next play. That's 14 on the board. The Chiefs lost by 7. The defense played phenomenal. And my main concern going forward is just, man, if the defense keeps playing outstanding, how are they going to feel if the offense keeps blowing games, which is really crazy to say at this point. Like, in years past, we've been saying, oh, this Chiefs offense is carrying it. They will find ways to win games. And now the defense is doing it, but the offense is not showing up. But today, I feel like that's going to be a different case. And let me adjust this a little more for y'all. There we go. So today, what I'm anticipating, it's bittersweet. It really is. So a lot of y'all may have saw, we woke up to reports today that the Chiefs are going to make it simple, which we all been saying for a while. Why aren't we doing that? Why is this more difficult than it got to be? But what does simple mean? It means that the rotation of the wide receivers, rotating 1,000 wide receivers, is going to stop. They're going to stick with a certain core set of guys and just run with it. I know it's not just me. I know it's all of us. We've been saying this since like week 3, but I guess we're kind of happy that they acknowledged it. But man, you got 2 weeks left in the season, and this is what we're doing. Like, now you're recognizing it. But I'm excited because another report came out saying that players that are expected to see a higher snap count today are Rashee Rice, Richie James, and Justin Ross, the fan favorite. So if those are the 3 guys they're going to focus on today, I'm very intrigued to see how this offense looks because Chiefs Kingdom has been asking for this. So if those are your three guys coming out the gate, things may look different, hopefully. And also, it seems like when they mean simplistic, they're going to cut down on the plays, on the rotating, as I mentioned as well. So hopefully that translates not just for the receivers, for the offensive line, and for the running backs. Let's get them ready to play and let's get them looking good because regardless of the scenarios this year, this is a rivalry. Bengals, Chiefs, it may not look the same, but these teams don't like each other. We've seen Jamar Chase running his mouth all week, basically discrediting the Chiefs secondary, which L'Jarius Sneed, he may not be 100%, but he is playing in this game. And you know he's playing in this game because Jamar Chase didn't acknowledge him. He said the Kansas City Chiefs secondary is basically trash. So you knew right then and there, L'Jarius Sneed was like, oh, I'm ready to go. Let's get it. And that's a good sign. But even if Sneed wasn't playing, I trust Trent McDuffie in those kind of situations as well. So I think one-on-one, and T. Higgins is another guy you got to watch out for. But I think going into this one, just get pressure on Jake Browning. I've said it with all these, I guess we'll say immature, but as immature is not really the word I'm looking for. Inexperienced, there we go. With all these inexperienced quarterbacks is you get them ruffled, rattled, they're not going to be on top of their game. In Kansas City, in these last few games, they've let guys like Aiden O'Connell, New England's quarterback who I'm drawing a blank on, Bailey Zappi, get comfortable and dice you up, and then you put pressure on them. Don't let that be the case. You literally got to go after them right away. With guys like George Karlaftis, Chris Jones, they're both on pace to get 10 sacks this year. Let's do it this game. Chris Jones has 8.5 sacks. George Karlaftis has 9. Get through that Cincinnati Bengals offensive line. And the key matchup is going to be former Kansas City Chief Orlando Brown Jr. taking on either George Karlaftis or Chris Jones, which I think that favors the Kansas City Chiefs very, very well. So it's something to really look out for. Chiefs Fan 101, it's good to see you in the chat. I see you're under a different account right now, but trust me, I ain't forget about you. And I think right now, let's see, we're going on 4:10 Eastern, 1:10 Pacific, so we're literally like 10, 15 minutes away. They're wrapping up right now. The Ravens and Dolphins, which, as I mentioned earlier, is a complete blowout. Like, what the Ravens are doing is nuts. They are getting hot at the perfect time to where, hey, they get that 1 seed, they get the rest up, and they get Baltimore. And that means teams like Kansas City, Miami, maybe Houston, got to go through them. So they're a tough team. They're riding strong right now. Right now, they just came back from commercial break on this one. Miami has the ball, but right now they're running with their backup, Mike White. That's how bad this game really is. Like, they're running with their backup. They sat Tua. It's just crazy what Baltimore is on. It really is. You would think these are the 2 top seeds in the AFC, and the fact they're running through them is nuts. The fact they ran through the top seed in the NFC too last week in the Niners, I don't know how Baltimore's not your Super Bowl favorites right now. Chicago right now is trying to make a push too. They've been hot these last few weeks as well. They're putting on a beatdown against the Falcons. Buffalo barely edged a victory against the Patriots. Jacksonville, they're on their winning ways, and I believe in this game they were without Trevor Lawrence. As I mentioned to start the stream, the Indianapolis Colts did beat the Raiders, so the Raiders cannot win the division. The Cardinals shocked the Philadelphia Eagles in Philly. Philly hasn't looked good these last few weeks. Kind of look like the Chiefs as of late, honestly. Tyler, what's good? It's good to see you in the chat, man. Hopefully you have a good New Year's today. Hopefully the Chiefs give us a good New Year's to kick it off. The Niners, they beat the Commanders in Washington 27-10. And then you're starting to get your later games kick off right now. The Steelers have kicked off against the Seahawks. And there's only 38 seconds left in this Ravens and Dolphins game. I'm pretty sure they'll get us to the previews of the Chiefs and Bengals. Honestly, Chiefs and Bengals, man. I don't know how to feel. Like I want to give you guys my like raw emotions on it, but it's like with how the Chiefs have been playing as of late, it's like I don't really have high expectations. But don't get that mixed up because I don't have high expectations. If they end up losing or they end up looking bad, best believe I will still be emotional about it. That's just some things that never change. But I feel like I can sit back a little bit and not be surprised with what's about to happen. But Chiefs have lost their last 3 of 4, I believe 5 of 8. Yeah, it's hard to have great expectations of this team right now, but it all can change in 1 week. If the offense comes firing today against the Bengals in a hot rivalry, people will change their perception of this team. But until they show us, it's going to be hard for me to believe in this offense. Tyler, the last 2 weeks of what Lamar have done, you can't argue it. I think he is MVP. Honestly, before these last 2 weeks, I thought this should have been the first year that a quarterback shouldn't have won the MVP award because I think Christian McCaffrey's doing phenomenal. Tyreek Hill's kind of slid off a little bit, but man, when he was on pace for 2,000 yards, that's someone you got to consider as well. But I would have given it to McCaffrey. But what Lamar did against the Niners, what he's doing against the Dolphins, he's got the Ravens clicking. It's hard not to give him MVP at this moment. Oh, is Taylor Swift at the game? I'm not surprised at this. I'm not surprised Taylor Swift's at the game at this point. She's at every game. Honestly, I don't think it's good or bad, honestly. I don't think it affects the play whatsoever. I know there's people who like to quote unquote overthink those scenarios, be like, oh, Taylor Swift is the reason the Chiefs fell off. But I mean, when they first started dating, Travis Kelce was playing out of his mind. I just think it's more than Taylor Swift. It's the Kansas City Chiefs not clicking, unfortunately. All right, they're wrapping this game up. Hopefully, they get me to the pregame of Chiefs and Bengals, which we got about 10 minutes. I just want to be eased. I want to be relaxed today. Like I really want this team to look good offensively. Defensively, of course, they start off shaky sometimes, but they always find their groove. With the offense, we tend to not see them get in a groove. I want to see like full 4 quarters from this offense, and I want to see points being put on the board. I want to see guys run crazy. And as Tyler just mentioned, you got guys like Isaiah Pacheco back, who we were all shocked about because he was in concussion protocol until yesterday, but he got cleared. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of snap count he is, if it's going to be a heavy workload or if it's going to be limited. But if it is limited, Clyde Edwards-Helaire will play as well. He was also out all week of practice too with the illness, but he says he's feeling great today and ready to run. It's good to have both of your backs in this one. And of course, Jerick McKinnon, he is going to be on injured reserve. So they elevated in this week, not Deneric Prince, not LaMichael P. Ryan, but Keontae Ingram. And for people who are not familiar with Keontae Ingram's game, I think the Chiefs kind of played it safe there. I love Keontae Ingram as a running back, but just in case like guys like a Pacheco or Clyde Edwards-Helaire couldn't play, Ingram provides more experience than a guy like Deneric Prince or P. Ryan. He's had a few solid games with the Cardinals, I believe this year or last year, whatever it was. He's got really good potential. So he may be involved in this game as well. It just depends on how Pacheco and how Clyde Edwards-Helaire holds up, but don't expect anything too crazy from him. Teresa, it's good to see you in the chat. Hey, hopefully the Chiefs can lead us to the New Year's right with the 8th straight AFC West Divisional Championship. There we go. Maybe we had to postpone it against the Raiders to be our new rivals, the Cincinnati Bengals. Maybe that's what they were doing. I hope that's the case. Okay, yeah, they're getting ready to go to game 2, which, of course, Bengals at Chiefs. I still think this should be fun. One, the Chiefs make every game interesting, whether it's without Burrow, with Burrow. It could be against teams like the Raiders. This is going to be a good game. It's going to be one of those nail biters. I hope. I can cross my fingers that the Chiefs will blow the Bengals out. But like I said, I got to see it to believe it. And right now, I'm not believing it. But right now, they're showing the AFC playoff picture. Kansas City still has a 3 seed. If they win today, they will clinch the division. They will still hold the 3 seed. I don't know if they have a legit shot at the 2 seed. I think they do. I think if Miami loses again and Kansas City beats the Chargers, I think anything is up in the air. But I forgot who Miami plays in their last week. Who do they play? It's either going to be the Jets. It's probably going to be the Jets. And that could be interesting. That could be interesting. I mean, Jets got a really good defense, which keeps them in every game. Man, it's crazy. Just they're showing the Ravens and what they just been doing. And I know I've been raving about them right now, but they've been remarkable this year. They've been playing out of their mind these last 2 games. They look legit scary. And just looking at Lamar just dice up the Dolphins today, nuts. There's going to be a hard team to beat. Charlie, you speak in my language. You're correct. And honestly, in a game like today, we already know when it comes to Cincinnati Bengals, they don't do anything too crazy on defense. They'll legit bring 3 or 4 and still get home. Cincinnati is just so good at that. This offensive line is going to be tested, kind of like they were last week. What they need to do is show that aggression back at them. If a team's going to play aggressive with you, hit them back in the mouth, literally. That's all it's got to be. That way it evens the tone and you're playing legit playoff football. Because if you don't, this is going to be like a Raiders game. And that's something Chiefs Kingdom, including myself, does not want to see. I'm not too concerned with the defense. I know guys like L'Jarius Sneed, Willie Gay, Nick Bolton, Drew Tranquill, Leo Chanel, the list go on and on. They love popping dudes in the mouth. The defense is going to set the tone on that side. The offense, they need to set the tone as well. They need to show we came to play today. This ain't the Kansas City Chiefs offense you've seen all year. We are humming. We are ready to get kicking and going. Oh, Teresa, that's interesting. I wonder because Buffalo barely beat New England today, but they still won. But is that for the division now? Are they one? Because if that's for the division, things just got really interesting in the AFC East. And that means if the Bills beat the Dolphins, the Chiefs. I don't know if the Chiefs got a chance at the 2 seed because I would think the Bills would own the tiebreaker over the Chiefs, but the Chiefs own the tiebreaker over the Dolphins. So I think the Chiefs may be locked in at the 3 seed, but don't quote me on that. I'm just working off the top of my head right now. That's going to be a fun one. Dolphins and Bills. That might be your Sunday night football game. I know they don't have that scheduled. That's going to be the one. Because let me see. I got to assume the Bills' record is 1 game worse than the Dolphins. And if that's the case, come on. My phone connection want to be messing with me right now. I know one of y'all probably already got, no, I was going to say, I'm over here just trying to look at the Bills' record to see how that matchup will look for next week. Yeah, so the Bills are 10-6. The Dolphins, that's for the division next week. Oh, that's going to be fun. I know some of y'all been asking me to go live on different games. That may be the one. It depends on if it's the same time as the Chiefs. Of course, it's not going to be the one. But if it's a different time, hey, that may be the one we have to buckle up and watch. That's crazy. The Eagles just fell another spot in their seeding with their surprising loss against the Cardinals. Kelsey brothers, they struggling down the stretch right now. Unfortunate, but I think the Eagles right now, ever since they beat the Chiefs on Monday Night Football, they've been going downhill. But so has the Chiefs. So I feel their pain a lot. Bill Cowher is talking about how he wants to see the Chiefs respond. This is playoff football. I mean, it has been in December, but they need to show up. They need to show some life. But honestly, like really, watching Travis Kelce on New Heights, and I know they repeat each and every week, but something tells me Kelsey's going to have a game today. One, if he gets 32 yards, he'll eclipse 1,000. That's not a game, though, going over 32, but it's been a while since we had a Travis Kelce game. I want to see him produce, and usually in these type of games he does. I mean, it's time. I want to see this dude let loose. Yeah, Teresa, I mentioned that towards the beginning as well. I think it's funny, and I think you probably saw on my X, Twitter, whatever we're calling it nowadays. About time, right? Like literally. We've all been saying, can we stop rotating all these receivers? Can we cut back on some of these plays? It's kind of sad. It took all the way to week 17 for the coaches to realize that internally, but at least they realized it, I guess, right? At least they didn't wait till the season was over and we hear a press conference like Reed. It's like, yeah, we put these players in an unfortunate position. That would have pissed me off. If we lost a wild card game or a divisional game and then Coach Reed comes out and he's like, yeah, I shouldn't have been rotating guys. Yeah. I would have been frustrated all the way to summertime. Yeah, Tyler, I believe he is out for the game. He's missed the last three now. I think, like Teresa mentioned, I think the three receivers they want to focus off right away is Rashee Rice, Richie James, and the fan favorite Justin Ross, which, hey, I think that's a good position to start with. And then also the Chiefs did activate McCole Hardman. So let's see how he fits into this game plan as well. I'm not saying he's the next Justin Jefferson, but if anyone can bring life to this offense, I'm rooting for you. It can even be MVS. I don't care. Like someone just go out there and make plays and ball out. That's all I'm asking for. It doesn't have to be no one crazy. Hey, Troll, good to see you in the chat, man. Let's get this W today. Let's wrap up this division. Hoping you're having a good kickoff to your New Year's. Okay. They're doing the flyover of Arrowhead right now. Okay, we like there, folks. The Bengals still got playoff shot too. Like they're 8-7. They fighting for their lives. Right now, your wild card teams are the Browns, the Joe Flacco led Browns, and then the Buffalo Bills, but they got a chance at the division as we discussed earlier. And then the Indianapolis Colts beating the Raiders today. They hold that, what is it, 7 seed? Yeah, we got 7 seeds in the AFC. I can't get used to that. Oh, okay. Starting to feel it now. We're like, oh, we're literally like 1 minute away from kickoff. If the O line can hold up for Mahomes, that's all I'm asking. If you can hold up for Mahomes, I really believe Travis Kelce and the receivers will step up today. They're showing Mahomes numbers this year. It's not terrible, but are they Mahomes S numbers? No. 26 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. The interceptions, of course, aren't pretty, but if you cut down on those turnovers, hey, this is a different team. Sapphire, good to see you in the chat. Hopefully, you're having a good kickoff to your New Year's. Yeah, I want to see more Richie James, Justin Ross as well. Let's see what Justin Ross is all about. Chiefs Kingdom has been on the edge of their seats to find out what this dude is about. Let's find out in the final few weeks and into the playoffs. And then they said they're going to increase the snap counts of Rashee Rice. Yeah, get him to near 90% of the snap count, and then you can't go wrong. Yep, and they showing that key matchup. Jamar Chase, L'Jarius Sneed. I think L'Jarius Sneed is the perfect matchup for Jamar Chase. Like literally all year, he shut down everybody. The only question and concern I have for Sneed is I know he's not 100%, but how close is he to 100? If he's close, then it should be good. But if he's not, you might got to put someone else over Jamar. The Chiefs will start on defense. They're getting ready to kick this thing off. Hey, folks, let's have some fun. Let's get the division. And Bucker's kick is underway. It is returnable, but it bounced in the end zone. So the Bengals will start on the 25. Tyler, it can be scary. We know what our team has led us to. If they've lost a few games in a row, hey, I'm coming in with no expectations. I will still get pissed if they lose. I will still get pissed if they made bad plays, but you're right. I don't have any expectations coming. I'm just hoping for the best. All right, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bengals on the 25. Roll out. And he overthrew his tight end. Hey, I can live with that to start out. And good coverage by the Kansas City Chiefs defense with Leo Chanel. He wanted to throw it short to his tight end. Leo Chanel was there in coverage, made him throw deeper. What'd I say? Get these young quarterbacks uncomfortable. You do that, they gonna make mistakes. That's not what they did against Zappy and Aiden O'Connell. They let them have time in the pocket. Do not let Browning have time in the pocket. 2nd and 10 on the 25. It's a handoff to Mixon. Mixon gets wrapped up by Bolton, probably a pickup of 2. That'll bring 3rd and 8. Hey, you go 3 and out right here. You get these boys on offense out. Let's get firing. Oh, man, come on. Go 3 and out. Come on, defense. Do your thing. Watch out for the quick slants. That's what Jamar Chase has been phenomenal with against this defense. And even let's not forget about T. Higgins. T. Higgins is a baller. A lot of people want him to be a future Chief. Don't let him show out an Arrowhead early, though. Tight ends in motion. Come on. Oh. Ooh. That's probably a 1st down, but Mike Edwards laid the hammer. That's got to be a 1st, I would assume. Browning scrambled, ran for, I got to assume 8 in the 1st, but what a hit. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Show you going to be aggressive today. If that with a quarterback don't want to slide, hey, lay a hit. He got to the marker. It'll be 1st down for the Bengals. Hey, Tyler, that Snead and Chase matchup is going to be fun today. Handoff to Mixon. Mixon's powering through for 4. That's another thing the Chiefs have really, really got to improve on today is the rush defense. It's been abysmal to watch this year. But last week against Zamir White, he had 24 carries, 145 yards. You can't let Joe Mixon go off, which he has the potential to do. All these young quarterbacks are going to rely on their running game. You stop the running game, you make the quarterback try to make a play. 2nd and 5 for the Bengals. 2nd and 6. Handoff to Mixon again. Good tackle by Noddy. Still picked up like 3 or 4. It'll be 3rd and 1. Snead, he's pushing. He's shoving people already. I love it. Sapphire, I completely agree. And I think he has the chance to prove himself today, next week, and potentially a playoff run. Let's find out what this dude's all about. Come on, 3rd and 1 defense. That's a 1st down again. The Kansas City Chiefs have already given up 2 third downs today, keeping the drive alive for the Bengals. And it was a QB sneak. So Browning on his legs picks up the last 2 1st downs on 3rd down. All right, this will bring up a 1st and 10 for the Bengals on the 46. Trent Irwin's in motion. This will be a pass. It'll be a screen to Chase Brown's been playing phenomenal. That's a pickup of 5. He's another underrated guy the Kansas City Chiefs have got to watch out on defense. He's been a phenomenal receiving back for them. Sapphire, you're right. This is going to be the matchup of the day. It's going to be Snead and Jamar Chase. And Jamar Chase already disrespected him early in the week. It's probably why Snead is playing. Snead wants to show, I ain't no joke. I've locked down everyone this year. You next. All right, 2nd and 6. Another pass. Browning's picking up all these first with his legs. The Chiefs have got to get home on pressures. That's 3 first downs that Jake Browning has picked up with his legs on this drive. T. Higgins, he had one on Watson. Don't know if it would have been a guarantee to catch, but we've seen T. Higgins ball out. All right, 1st and 10 on the 42. Cincinnati is driving. It's a quick pass to Sample, I believe. Yeah, that'll be a pickup of 5 or 6. Yeah, Tyler, if somehow, some way the Kansas City Chiefs can pay L'Jarius Sneed, I want to see L'Jarius Sneed be a Chief for the long term. And you just have that dynamic duo with Sneed and McDuffie. All right, 2nd and 5. Come on, defense. Chase Brown's in motion, play action. It's a screen. Oh, that's not pretty. There's a flag, though. It was a screen to mix in a pickup of maybe 13, but it may be coming back. Okay. They got an ineligible man downfield. This will be coming back. Thank goodness. This is a long drive for the Bengals, but if the Chiefs can hold them to a field goal or even keep pushing them back, it's a win. But the defense got to step up here. It's going to be it's going to be 2nd and 10, actually. Trent Irwin's in motion. Handoff to Mixon. It'll be 3rd and 6. Again, we got another 3rd and manageable. Watch out for Browning's legs. He's been making a play. All right, it'll be 3rd and 7. Come on, defense. Make a play. Make a play. 32's in motion. Come on, boys. They're not even in field goal range. God. T. Higgins with a pickup of like 20. Defense starting off shaky again. Nothing new. This is 3 third downs picked up on this drive. I would have really loved a defensive stop. I don't know when's the last time the Chiefs have played with a lead, but it helps build their confidence. And it looks like unless they get a turnover, it ain't going to be the case here either because the Bengals, I believe, are near the 30, maybe 25. They're on the 20, actually, so they're in the red zone. Handoff to Brown. Good tackle by Minihue. That'll be a loss of 1. H-Hole, I'm saying the same thing. Like, this defense, we've seen it against O'Connell, Bailey Zappi. You got these young, inexperienced guys, and you're not bringing the pressure. And that's on Spags. Like, you make these young guys feel uncomfortable, they're not going to be performing good. But what do I know? Minihue's had a quiet year, too, for someone who missed the first 6 games. He looks like a promising Chief in the future. Come on, defense. 2nd and 10. Quick pass. Oh, a Minihue again. 3rd and 10. Great deflection by a Minihue. We got a 3rd down again, folks. Can we get a stop? Hugh, you had a tackle for loss there. You had a deflection. Let's clean it up with the stack here. And let's force the Bengals to kick a field goal. All right, 3rd and 10. Come on. Bengals have already converted on 3 first downs just on this drive. Come on. Beautiful tackle by McDuffie. That's a pickup of 4. Bring out the field goal crew. Oh, there's a flag. Hold up. I saw yellow on the field. I don't know if it was a flag or a mouthpiece. Okay, it looked like it was a mouthpiece. And with that long drive and the Bengals potentially only settling for 3, that's huge. That's huge. Okay, McPherson, you one of the best kickers in the league, but hey, missed one. He ain't missing it. 34 yards, too easy for that kid. That'll be 3-0 for the Bengals to be the first team on the board in this one. I find it funny how they still always say that. Oh, they kept Mahomes on the sideline. I don't think that's been a lot of teams' concern this year. I'm gonna be frank with it. The way the offense has been playing, I think teams just want to execute and ball out. Charlie, that's perfect example of what it was. The defense bent, but didn't break. Yes, they were on the field long enough, but hey, you didn't give up 7. If the offense can come out humming and get 7, hey, it's a beautiful day. Teron, it's good to see you in the chat. You're right, I am flagged. I think we all are. Just seeing a random mouthpiece on the ground, I'm like, oh, come on. And I don't even think it's just with the Chiefs, but just around the league, these refs, like we saw it last night. Now, I don't know if that should have been a flag or not, but apparently it should enough because that crew looks like they may not be a crew next year, which is crazy. Like refs this year have just been wild. And it was the same crew last night for the Lions and Cowboys. That was the Chiefs and Packers where they didn't throw the flag on the cornerback for the pass interference on MVS. So it's like, oh man, did we just get screwed out of a game too? Man, I'm excited for this offense. And like I said, guys, I'm just excited because like I'm excited with no expectations, if that doesn't make sense. But I really like the reports that came out today. Like the fact they want to make it more simple. They want to cut down on the rotation. Now we got to see it first, but again, no expectations, but I'm glad they realized it. I mean, it's sad they realized till week 17, but I'm glad they realized it. Okay, we getting back from commercial break. Come on, offense. Come out like you want the division. Like literally, come out firing. It's been forever since we've seen this team put up 30 points. I want to see 30 points today, at least. I think the last time we put up 30 points, I think we've only done it twice this year against the Bears and against the Raiders. I could be wrong, but okay, Richie James is back out to return. Sapphire, you're right. You can't let the refs control this game. That your Chiefs just handle business, get a lead, and don't even let it be close. Now, is that realistic? Yeah, we're gonna find out. Sapphire, if the Chiefs put up 56 points, I will go nuts today. I would love it. Okay, the kickoff is underway. It is out of the end zone. The Chiefs will start on the 25. Crazy. The Chiefs have 3 straight home losses. I think 4 on the year. That's the most home losses in the Mahomes era, but man, I think in a while, even in Smith era as well. All right, 1st and 10. Play clean football, boys. Pacheco with the handoff. Okay. Hey, look who's healthy. Pickup of 9 for Pacheco. Good to see him back in the lineup. This team is different with Pacheco. He brings that attitude. He brings that energy. Teron. Hey, I don't know. I don't want to see trickery. It worked once, but then it looked terrible again. But you're right. With Andy Reid, you just never know. Give it to Pacheco again to pick up the first. Come on. It's 2nd and 1. Mahomes under center, throws it up. Noah Gray picks up the first, pick up a 3. I want to see him more involved too, honestly. Noah Gray is a reliable receiver. That was his 28th target on the year. Guess what? That was his 28th catch of the year. He doesn't drop anything. He should be on the field. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Rashee Rice is in motion. Play action. Pass to Rice. Go Rice. Go Rice. Rice pickup of 16 or 17. Beautiful play. Sapphire, I saw MVS out there. If MVS plays 80% of the snaps, this team did not learn anything from last week. Hardman's out there. Okay. Chiefs 1st and 10 in enemy's territory on the 45. Okay. Handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco! Go. It's good to have that grown man back. That was like a pickup of 30. This dude legit has a chance to get 1,000 yards. Best believe he's going to run his heart out these next 2 games to get there. What a run, Pacheco. Let's get this touchdown. 1st and goal. The Chiefs have struggled here all year. Let's let it be different. Justin Ross is in a game. Get the fade to Justin Ross. Come on. Mahomes scrambles. Someone get open. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage. He didn't find it. He looked downfield, but no one probably got open. Yeah, H-hole Isaiah Pacheco looks great. I was concerned coming off a concussion, but he's looking good. Teron, exactly. If they could cap this off with a touchdown, hey, this may be something promising. I'm loving this flow. It's 2nd and goal. Kelsey's in motion. It's a pitch to Pacheco. Pacheco took a shot again. But that was like a pickup of 2. It'll bring up 3rd and goal. Get in the end zone. Pacheco got hit in the head again. Whew. Yeah, Pacheco's been getting hit these last 3 weeks. All right, 3rd and goal. Mahomes, if you can do it with your legs, do it with your legs too. Pacheco's in motion. Pacheco with the receiving touchdown. What a beautiful first drive. This is the offense I wanted to see. And welcome back, Isaiah Pacheco. This may be the Pacheco game. What a route by Pacheco. What a actually play call by Reed and Nagy. And Bucker good for the extra point. Folks, I don't know when's the last time I said this, but the Kansas City Chiefs got a lead. Man, if the defense can get some stops again and not let this Bengals team drive, and this offense looks like this, boy, we may be in for a good show today. Yep, I see the chat going nuts for Pacheco. I'm glad, man. I just wanted to see Pacheco play today, and I wanted to see him healthy. He looks a-okay to me. Yeah, Teron, that was beautiful on offense. Like, I don't think no miscues. I think when you mention execution, you got to mention as well there was no flags. Like, this team looked good on that first series. Let's keep that going. Teron, again, 1,000% true. If the Chiefs don't shoot themselves in the foot and they start today, this week, then going against the Chargers, I don't care if they win today and clinch the division. Them boys need to play next week. They haven't looked good on offense all year. They need to play. And then wild card and moving forward, if they correct the turnovers, all that, we may have our Kansas City Chiefs back in perfect timing. Yeah, it's good time to be hyped. Let's just hope they keep that momentum still flying. Teron, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. As he mentioned, Happy New Year's to everyone who is in the chat at this moment. Hope you guys have a great night after this game. Let's hope the Chiefs wrap up the division to make it even more better. But as Teron mentioned, if you do go out, be safe. If you have a good time, you do have a few drinks, make sure don't get too wild. Make sure if you need a driver, go get one. Enjoy it, and let's go into the New Year's right. I'll tell you what, though, this Kansas City Chiefs team got me hype right now. If this defense can get clicking, one thing I want to see from this defense, give me turnovers, baby. I want L'Jarius Sneed to get a pick. I want Trent McDuffie to get a pick. We're lacking in the turnover department. Let's get the ball back to this offense while they hot. Let's put a beat down on this Bengals team. All right, we back from commercial break. We getting set for the kickoff. Chase Brown is getting ready to return. And Bucket's kick is underway, and it looks like it's out of the end zone. It looks like it's there. Yep, the Bengals will start on the 25. Yeah, you got to watch out for Jake Brown. And he using his legs today. He used them on 2 third downs. On another second down, he picked up 3 first downs with his legs. Got to knock that out. And a few hits will change him from running. Got to be aggressive. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bengals on the 25. Chase Brown will be your running back in the backfield. Number 80 is in motion. It's a pitch to Brown. Come on. Great hit by Mike Edwards. He may have laid himself out, though. Edwards is on the ground. He may be okay. I don't know. But he flew in like a missile, I'll tell you that. All right, 2nd and 7 for the Bengals. Come on, defense. Get a sack. Come on, Karlaftis. Get 10 on the year. Quick throw. Sample may have picked the first. Oh, no. They say he was out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 2. Come on, defense. You've sucked so far on 3rd downs today. Let's change that. There is no pressure on Browning whatsoever. That's not concerning, but definitely needs to be adjusted. I know one of y'all, Chris Jones, Karlaftis, you can beat Orlando Brown Jr. Come on, boys. Get the stop. Damn. Chase got a step on L'Jarius Sneed, picks up 25. Chiefs are playing horrendous on third down. It doesn't matter what you do on first and second down. Oh, it was zone coverage. He was helping Reed to get back there. That sucks, man. I'm getting tired of cheering on first and second down when this team gives up every third down. Handoff to Mixon. Mixon picks up 5. All right, it was actually a pickup of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Come on, let's get some pressure on Browning. We haven't got any pressure at all today. Now you don't stop the run. Mixon picks up 8 on 2nd and 6. That's a first down. And that'll close out the first quarter. The defense decided not to show up today so far. It's been but don't break, but I want to see them play better. Toronto, I don't think that's just Justin Reed. I think you did hit the nail right on the head, but I think a lot of the Chiefs defensive backs and why they're lacking turnovers, when you focus on guys like Justin Reed, even when Brian Cook is healthy, L'Jarius Sneed, Trent McDuffie, they're known. They want to lay a hit. They want to make the tackle as well. We don't really got that ball hawk out there. Mike Edwards, he can be one, and he has been one with the Bucks. But yeah, and it also leads to failed assignments as well when the Chiefs play zone coverage, which they tend to do. Like the offenses notice when Chiefs play zone, they know, hey, someone's going to have a hiccup, and unfortunately, it does tend to happen. Teron, I do agree with you on that sense, actually. I really do. Bolton's still playing well, but not to the standard as what we've all come to know and love. And I don't know if he's still dealing with the injury, but like you mentioned, I don't like the rotation of Tranquil and Bolton. More of I'd like to see them together on the field. I believe that linebacking core would be legit, but the fact that Bolton comes out and then Tranquil comes in, or Tranquil comes out and Bolton comes in, just have them both out there. Like you can have packages like that. I'm hoping the defense does the thing what they did last time. Bend but don't break. Hold them to a field goal. It's been a while since I've seen this offense work with the lead. I want to see them still run with the lead. Okay, we back from commercial break. They show us something. Oh, they're just showing Browning trying to make a block on Justin Reed. All right, it's 1st and 10. Bengals on the 30-yard line. Come on. Good job closing that hole up. That's a pickup of 1. Solid. Bring up 2nd and 9. If you can make it 3rd and long, I know the Bengals have picked up 3rd and long, but don't make it 3rd and manageable. Come on, let's bring pressure here. Shamari Connor's on the blitz, but good pickup. The Chiefs, again, no one picked up the guy that Shamari Connors was covering when he came in for the blitz. And if you're going to call a safety or a cornerback blitz, that's what you got to execute in the secondary, and they just did not. Yeah, Teresa, and that's gonna, one, wear out the defense. Then two, you really got to hope the offense is clicking all game. But the defense has to make stops as well, and they're really not. I mean, they made one to settle for a field goal, but come on, you're letting them eat a lot of clock. Like, make a play. We got a timeout on the Bengals. We'll go back to commercial break with 13:31 left in the second. Okay, now we back from timeout break. Come on, defense. Bags, draw up something. Handoff. Brown picks up 2. Toronto, I agree. I'd love the defense to show out. Right now, it's a little sketchy, but we've seen this before to start off, and then they've been able to rebound. Right now, T. Higgins is also questionable to return, as Teresa just stated, and as Tracy mentioned. Why don't someone get on the tight end? He's 2nd and 8. Watson's covering Chase. That's the matchup there. No pressure again. This is inexcusable. Our defensive line can't break through Cincinnati's offensive line. What's going on? 1st and goal for the Bengals. Good play by Mixon, though. Chip block on Dana and then pick up the first on the receiving the screen. Snead on Chase. Watch the fade. It's a handoff. Chiefs back at the line. It'll be 2nd and goal. Minihue on the stop. Minihue has been playing great so far to start this game. If you can make this team settle for a field goal here, that'd be great. If you can get a turnover, that'd be phenomenal. That's a touchdown. Terrible defensive drive there. 2 back-to-back drives, both scoring. I guess the offense shows up today and the defense says, I'm going to sit on the bench. We can't get a full game. Damn. Minihue could have had a deflection, but that's so unfortunate, man. Yeah, to run exactly. And I don't like that Nick Bolton's been on every tackle. You got a young backup quarterback knowing who to pick on and finding the open underneath guy. Well, hopefully the offense can come back out. And show that they still got rhythm. Because it would suck if the defense didn't show up today and the offense has to do. I just want to see both sides play a full, complete game. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah, Teresa, they're gonna have to. Like, hopefully this is the game they do it for all 4 quarters. And Charlie, you're right too. Spags does got to adjust, but Spags does this. Like, literally, he won't bring the pressure early on and then wait till third or fourth quarter. I don't understand it. You're letting these guys, like I said, Aiden O'Connell, Bailey Zappi, and now Browning get comfortable when if you just lay a hit on them, they're not going to want to stand in the pocket and they may rush some throws. But I'm confident Spags will adjust. It just sucks it doesn't happen in the to start the game. Oh, Tehran, it most definitely has been on point offensively for the Bengals as well. They know we're not going to put our quarterback in position to jeopardize anything. Specifically, what happened last week when he had all those turnovers. Just short underneath throws, run the ball because they know the Chiefs can't stop the run, even though they've been doing pretty good today. But wear this defense down, long possessions, and hey, let's see what the fourth quarter is all about. The Chiefs need to adjust defensively though, and not let the Bengals keep doing that. Is also another thing. As for this game, Tehran, I have not seen Drew Tranquil in the game, and you're right. I believe he is the X factor for us. He's another guy I would love the Kansas City Chiefs to resign this offseason as well, but they got to keep him on the field. Like, there was a point in the season he was leading the team in tackles, and now that Bolton's back, you just abandon him, which kind of sucks. Trey, it's good to see you in the chat. Glad to see you again, man. Your Niners, impressive victory today. We doing good over here. Of course, the Chiefs have us on the edge of our seat again, but at least the offense showed up. So let's see if they can do it again. Hopefully, you're having a good New Year's. All right, we're back from commercial break. McPherson is getting ready to kick this thing off to Richie James. And it is out of the end zone. The Chiefs will start on the 25. Hey, keep giving it to that grown man. Pacheco was a man on a mission that last drive. If he gonna keep running like that, he gonna help power through this offense, which will open up the pass game too. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the 25. MVS is in motion. I know Chief Kingdom don't like that. Quick throw to MVS in the backfield. Interesting play. It picks up 3. At least it wasn't a loss. There was too much going on in the backfield. MVS was trying to be like Tyreek Hill, running back and forth and all over the field. I don't know if that's the kind of play Reed should draw up for MVS. All right, 2nd and 7 for the Chiefs. Kelsey's in motion now. Mahomes scrambles. He pitched it. He almost got it to Watson, but at least he got it away. 3rd and 7. Don't let that first drive just be the first drive. Follow up with it. That's been the thing that struggled with this Chiefs offense too. There was a stretch mid-season where they would score early and then disappear. Don't do that. Do not do that. Pick up this 3rd down. All right, O-line, just hold up. Hold up. Is that P. Ryan in the backfield? It is. Mahomes fumbled. This is fucking ridiculous. Each and every week. This is ridiculous. Holy shit. Every damn week. And this is back-to-back weeks for Morris where he struggled. He looked good his first game, but man, tell you what, it hasn't been pretty since then. And Mahomes has also got to be aware of that too. I want to blame Morris, but man, I think Morris held this guy for 3 seconds. Mahomes got to be aware that pressure is breaking free. Damn. Bengals O-line holding up yet again. Browning with his legs yet again for 8 yards. Hit. Trey, that should be a good game. It's division back and forth rivals. I'll give it to the Packers. I'll give it to the Packers to win tonight. Teresa, because that's the Chiefs. They go away from anything that works this year. You've been watching with us. Yeah, Teron, Wanye did get destroyed, but also Mahomes. I'm going to go 50-50 on it. I want to see the play again. Good stuff. Make it 3rd and 2 again. If you could hold this to a field goal, that'd be great, but they pick up every 3rd down. But Mahomes has got to sense. Oh, Justin Reed. Okay, we got to fight. We got to skirmish. Oh, shit. There's a flag. Someone getting ejected? Sneed, you cannot get ejected. Chase is going to the bench. I think Chase may have just got ejected. The refs are sending him to the bench. This is going to be interesting. We're going to find out right here. Oh. Personal foul on Edwards and Chase. No one's ejected. Now let's replay this. Let's see where this. They were jawing back and forth, Sneed and Chase. Chase pushed Sneed, pushed him again. Sneed pushed him back, and then he shoved the ref though too. That's usually ejectable when you shove the ref. It was just shoving. What did Edwards do? Edwards shoved Chase. Nothing too crazy. No one deserved to be ejected. If anything, Chase could have been ejected from touching the ref and pushing him, but nothing too crazy. But it's 3rd and 2. Ah, damn, they couldn't get home. Oh, there's the. Holy shit, you got fucking Jake Browning out here looking like Joe Burrow and Mahomes. Fuck. This is ridiculous. Tranquil's in the game. But Tranquil came off his guy to go after Browning. Browning's playing impressive. Pitch to Mixon. He lost a yard. Yeah, Sapphire. Yeah, Chase did push Sneed first. He actually pushed him twice first, and then Sneed returned it, And then Snead pushed him again and then pissed Chase off. And then Chase tried to fight through the ref. And it looked like he pushed the ref, which can be ejectable. It has been in the past, but nothing too crazy. Got to watch out for that matchup the rest of the game now, even though our eyes were already tuned in. All right, 2nd and goal for the Chiefs. I mean, for the Bengals. I wish it was 2nd and goal for the Chiefs. Chris Jones, can we show up? I know you're fighting double teams. Cincinnati calls their 2nd timeout with 8 minutes left in the 2nd. Only reason the Bengals are in this position? Because of turnover again. And I wonder if it annoys y'all as much as it annoys me after every loss this year or after like any bad circumstances. I mean, I get it. It's the politically correct answer. But when you have Andy Reid and you have Mahomes going back saying, we're going to get this cleaned up and then we will be good. We got 2 weeks to go. Well, when is this going to get cleaned up? I get you got to say that and give hope, but I just want to see someone get fired up and stuff like that and say not the politically correct answer. But that's why I'm not a player or a coach. All right, it's 2nd and goal. No pressure yet again. Karlaftis broke free. Karlaftis with the trip up. He picked up 3 still. 3rd and goal. Chiefs have been terrible on 3rd down. Can they change it here? Hopefully so. Hold them to a field goal. Browning's been making things happen with his legs. Come on, defense. Watch out for the fade for Snead. You better play Chase. He gonna want a touchdown on you. Yep. Damn. That was such a late flag. That's some bullshit. I want to see it. Bullshit. Bengals will go up 17-7. It was holding, though. Snead's been terrible at that this year. BS, man. We may need a hope for the Broncos to lose. They jumped early. The center jumped early. It's a good tackle, but it was a false start. The center literally lifted his head before the whatever. We get a 2nd and goal now with 1 yard to go. Hi, Ivan and Serenity. It's good to see you in the channel. Glad to see you chiming in for this game. It's one of those games for the Kansas City Chiefs. Browning tripped. That could have ended up so terrible for the Bengals, and I really wish it did, but Browning tripped. And then, man. And then he threw it up for grabs. And, man, if a Chiefs defender was there. All right, 3rd and goal. Chiefs have been terrible on 3rd down, giving it up or giving up penalties. So let's see what happens here. They could just run it in if they wanted to. Yep. Oh, no. Roll out. God damn. Browning's picked up 4 first downs on third down with his leg and now a touchdown, and the Chiefs are down double digits again. This team, man. The crowd is chanting, "Ref, you suck," but that was all on Snead. Like, refs have been terrible this year, but we also got to be realistic with scenarios as well. Snead did hold them. The Chiefs only put themselves in these positions, unfortunately, and we are here again. Teron, yeah. Right? You would think when the quarterback trips, a defender would be there to at least touch him down. No. Defense has not looked great today, even though I can't really blame the defense for a short field because Mahomes shouldn't have put him in that scenario, but yeah, it just sucks. So much for it looking so beautiful to start off with. I mean, I'm going to give y'all some positive vibes, though, because that's what we're going to do. If the Chiefs score here, get it close to half, they get the 2-for-1 special. You go to half 17-14, and you get the ball first, and you can get the lead. Let's hope they can execute that way. Trey, this game is not as bad as the Raiders one, but it's fairly similar to where at least the Chiefs started fast on offense, but then their next possession, turnover, sets up a Bengals touchdown. It's been the story of the season. This team just keeps shooting themselves in the foot. And as Teron just mentioned, it's getting hard to defend this team. We've done it for 17 weeks, and we love the team, but they keep putting us in weird positions. Yeah, it's 50-50. You got to put blame on Mahomes as well, but the supporting cast, again, coaches as well. I think team effort wise, this Kansas City Chiefs team in whole just has not looked good offensively. And defensively, they're not showing up today either. Like, we literally have to pray for a game we don't have one turnover. That's ridiculous. We get a turnover every game. Kelsey has not been targeted today. I believe not. The kickoff is underway, but the Chiefs have only had 2 possessions. Oh my God. Richie James, great awareness because the Bengals almost recovered that kickoff. That was a beautiful kick by Cincinnati's kicker. Oh, Willie Gay and Charles Omenihu going at it. How about y'all take this out on the Bengals? Take it out on the Bengals, like literally. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the 24. Mahomes with a strike to Noah Gray. Noah Gray's reliable, folks. Yeah, Sapphire, I don't understand. They preached all this good stuff about playing more Richie James and Justin Ross. We haven't seen it. Screen to Pacheco. Go Pacheco. Go Pacheco. Why are we not giving Pacheco the ball like every play? He has been a home run hitter today. It's going to be if there's going to be a portion in this game, Reed does not give Pacheco the ball, and it's going to be inexcusable. Hey, Richie James is in the game. So is Rashee Rice. Play action. Quick pass to Gray. Terrible setup. You knew it was going to be a loss of a yard right away. Teron, I was very disappointed. We need those home run plays to score. All right, this will bring up 2nd and 11 for the Chiefs. Or 2nd and 12, my bad. Handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco picks up maybe 4 or 5 on 2nd and 12. This will bring up 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6. Okay. Y'all got to pick this up and get a touchdown. Pacheco has 81 yards. The rest of the team has 34. Keep giving him the ball. Out on this play, of course. P. Ryan's in the game. Kelsey's in motion. This team is terrible. This team is terrible. That was on Mahomes. Just a bad throw by Mahomes. I would go for it, but because Bucker hasn't been Mr. Reliable. He's missed 2 kicks in the last 2 games. We'll find out what he does here. Bucker's money from 54. That brings it to a touchdown game, but 3:44 left until half. Oh, man. And the Bengals can eat up all that clock because they have been doing it every drive anyways because this defense hasn't shown up. Oh, Teron, I'm going to disagree with you on that one. That was outstretched. Kelsey tried to, yeah, Kelsey's hands were outstretched. If he puts that a little inside, Kelsey makes it and probably gets the first. Because even, let's say even Kelsey like gives a little more effort on that. It's going to be to where he's got to like almost dive, not stretch. Yeah, exactly. If he dives, he's not getting the first. So it doesn't, he might even just get a yard. So I don't think that's a situation because the ball was behind. So if he dived and he going a little backwards, I don't think that would have been a first down anyways. But if Mahomes gets it a little closer, we've seen in years past Kelsey shake off a defender and pick up a first. Hey, yeah, at least the Chiefs did get some points. If the defense could show up here, get this team to go 3 and out, get the ball again before half, hey, anything can happen. But right now, no pressure whatsoever. The defense is pissed at each other. Hopefully, they take it out on the Bengals. But let's see. Let's see what happens. I think they just gave us an update on that one, Trey. I already forgot. I think the Steelers are winning. I get so tied in with the Chiefs game. Yeah, no punt, but Mahomes still turned the ball over. They thought there's been no punts in this game so far. I may have wanted a punt on Mahomes' turnover drive instead of giving the Bengals in their territory. Defense, come on. Yeah, Trey, this is definitely a must-win game. I mean, the next 1 or 2, but I'd love to win this and tie up the division because if you don't and Denver wins, yeah, Denver has a legit shot at winning the division, and Denver doesn't even care about the division because they benched Russell Wilson. And also, you need to have some momentum going into the playoffs, which they don't have. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bengals on the 25. And speaking of the Broncos, they just scored a touchdown to go up 10-3. Rollout. Good hit, Bolton. Just hit the dude. And speaking of, like I just mentioned, they're going to show the Broncos highlight. Oh, Stidham. Stidham makes the play to Jordan. Oh, goodness. Oh, Jordan Humphrey. Well, that was a nice touchdown. I'm going to need some of the Chiefs receivers to make that kind of play. All right, 2nd and 11 for the Bengals. Come on, defense. Chases in motion. Good play by Bolton again, back-to-back plays. That probably gets back to the line, but 3rd and 11. Get this ball back at the 2-minute warning. You have a chance to go in a half with the lead. Get pressure on Browning. Romo just said he saw Spags adjust. Well, if he adjusted, you stopping him on 3rd and 11 right here. Third and 11. Come on. Do not give this up. That's a drop. That's got to be a drop, right? Oh, yes. Justin Reed was calling for a push off, but hey, 4th and 11, Chiefs get ball back. I love that. Oh, Tyler, that's huge, man. That is amazing, as what Teron mentioned as well. Hey, shoot for your dreams. You're gonna be an amazing sports agent. Keep going for that. All right, Chiefs get the ball back and hold up before I don't touch it. Don't touch it. Okay. The Chiefs got 2 minutes to tie this game at half. Hey, let's do it. Yeah, Sapphire. Yeah, you already know. Yeah. It's a must win to wrap up the division, but it's also, you don't want to back in on a losing streak. I would feel, I don't even know if it would feel bittersweet to me. If the Chiefs lost this game and Denver loses, but the Chiefs still win the division, how would y'all feel? Do you still feel happy about that? I don't think I would. ooh, we won the AFC West because the Raiders and Broncos lost. Yeah, I want this team to win. If I was a betting man, Teron, which I'm not because 9 times out of 10 I'm wrong. So use your money wisely and go opposite. I would say the Chiefs would pass. Which they got all 3 timeouts. They don't need to. You can still really use Pacheco on this series. Another thing I want to bring up to you guys, if the Chiefs win today and they wrap up the division, do you believe the Chiefs should play the starters next week? I'm 100% saying they should, but I'm curious of your guys' input on that. Yeah, Trey, I just saw that touchdown. That touchdown was absurd. Humphrey went nuts. Yeah, Trey. I think that's the right. I think they need to. Like, they need to get in some sort of rhythm. Whether you win this game or even lose, you definitely got to play your starters if you lose. But yeah, if you win and wrap the division up, those starters, I believe, should be out there. All right, we getting back to the game. Teron, I do understand that perspective as well. I really do. But man, I just want some rhythm. And maybe rest is needed too. I don't know what's needed for this offense. Oh, it was a run. Oh, and Pacheco breaks it. Pacheco. Hey, Teron, I told you to go opposite of me. I hope you did. Pacheco is a madman today. A 37-yard pickup. Pacheco's literally broken every touch he's had today. First and 10 for the Chiefs on the 31. Get a touchdown. Tie it up at half. P. Ryan's in the game. There's a flag. It's going to be false start. If it's not a turnover killing a drive, it'll be a penalty. Teron, that's the only way I'm usually right. I just go against what I normally am. So it'll bring first and 15. Yeah, Teron, exactly. Because now we got to hope the offense can put together a drive and score. Kelsey in motion. He gets set. Quick pass to Richie James. Picks up a 5. It brings it back to the regular line of scrimmage, second and 10. Come on. Mahomes got all day. Pacheco. Pacheco picks up 6. It'll bring up third and 3. The Chiefs got all 3 timeouts. They can literally do what they need to do. Pick up this third down. Pacheco in motion. MVS. Bench his ass. What are we doing? Every fucking game, this dude. He may have had a touchdown. I do not think anyone was in front of him. Was it a little behind? Yes, but my God. 40 drop passes this year. Bucker's money, but holy damn, I think MVS has a touchdown there. I don't even know why MVS is playing. Like, literally, we get reports today that Rashee Rice, Richie James, and Justin Ross. Richie James had to catch this drive, cool. But MVS is still out here doing dumb shit. And pardon my language, I'm frustrated. It happens. I'll try to clean it up. At least I get the ball at half, but damn. Sapphire, Teron, yeah, he needs to be benched, but we'll redo it. He's playing another 80% of the snaps today, it seems like. I've seen him out every single play. Again, even last week, 80% of the snaps. We don't learn it, and that's all coaching. As mad as I am about MVS, should have never happened. Coach Reed should never have had him on the field. Coach Nagy should have never had him on the field. But here we are. Charlie, I didn't see it, but if he was really getting mad at MVS, that's inexcusable. Like, if MVS was getting mad at Mahomes, was it behind him? Yes. But when he still puts it in your hip and it still hits both of your hands, you still bring that thing in and you have time to adjust and go upfield. Me and Teron went back and forth with the Kelsey catch. If that, the MVS catch was way more easier than what Kelsey's was. He should have made that catch. Yeah, Trey, you already know. You're getting used to Chiefs Kingdom here. We're not huge fans of MVS. Teresa, I don't know how they keep justifying him out there. One, he's just running cardio and literally. And then when a ball's coming his way, it's like, I'm going to drop it. Like, is he betting against the Chiefs or something? What's going on here? Look, Kelsey's checking MVS's hands to see if they still work. It was not. I guarantee if he catches it, it probably is a touchdown, and Chiefs Kingdom probably forgives him for everything. But no, he's still on his thing. Bucker kicks it out of the end zone. There's 35 seconds to go. Hopefully the Chiefs hold them, and we go to half at 17-13. Man, Sapphire, I don't know why he keeps pulling Ross off the field, Richie James off the field, Rashee Rice. I don't know why he's leaving Envy. We've been asking these questions forever. All right, Bengals, let's see if they're going to be aggressive here with 35 seconds. They got one timeout. Handoff to Mixon. Mixon picks up two. Oh, KC's going to take their timeouts. Typically, that ends up biting them in the ass because usually the offense picks up a first down and drives. We'll see what happens here. But Kansas City wants another shot with less than 20 seconds. This will be interesting. Mr. 100B, I can't understand it either. You would think he would adjust. You would think this team would adjust. All right, 2nd and 8 for the Bengals. I got to assume it's another run. It is. Chiefs do not call the timeout. Why would the I think this is a dumb call. It's 3rd and 1. Bengals have picked up every 3rd down today. So literally, you gave them 2 free timeouts to pick up a first down and now have hope because they got 1 timeout left to get in field goal range. I don't like that. Hopefully this doesn't bite the Chiefs in the ass here. I'm really hoping not. Trey, in regards to the Kelsey comment, I gotta assume Bengals defense coordinator, he's got him doubled, and they're not able to find him open. Hopefully they adjust in the second half and they get that dude some plays. Man, Jerron, this has been phenomenal. I'm glad I started doing live streaming on this channel. It's got me way closer to everyone on the channel. I love the community that's growing, and it'll continue to grow throughout the playoffs and throughout the offseason. This has been fun. It really has been. And I appreciate each and every one of you for joining in each and every week, whether the Chiefs struggle like this or maybe they become victorious. Sapphire, yeah. Stubborn may be the perfect word to describe it. Teresa, that's true too. And Teresa, if anyone knows, I'd be struggling with the games dating back to when I've gotten way better. I've matured a lot. But man, when I was like 10 years ago, y'all wouldn't want to see this channel. Teron, people say that Justin Ross does run a 4.4. So I don't know. Will we get to see it? Who knows? All right, 3rd and 1. Let's see if these timeouts that KC took will bite them in the ass, or will they get the ball back? All right, here it comes. 3rd and 1. There's still 25 seconds left. Bengals still got a timeout. Chiefs still got a timeout. They picked up the first. It was so obvious. Like, this was so obvious. Oh, we got another fight. Cincy did call their timeout, so they got none remaining, but they still got a good shot at getting in field goal range. Trey, I'm not surprised that Jared Stidham looks good, but also the Chargers are very depleted as well. Hopefully the Chiefs can look good against the Chargers next week. All right, here we go. Let's watch how aggressive Cincinnati will be here. Hopefully KC can get a turnover somehow, some way. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bengals on the 36. Get a sack. Just get them to take it to halftime. I love a pick six. Good play by Snead. Great play by Snead. That was hell of a play by Snead. All right, 2nd and 10. They just ran it. Okay, it'll go to half still. Okay. Okay. Huh. We at half, 17-13. They're still going back and forth. Snead is just running his mouth, but hey, he's looked solid. Chiefs do get ball at half. That's a positive thing with this as well. Teron, your comment. We should have known our receiving core and Hole should have been questioned when we ran with like 1,000 of them and we couldn't just solidify on 4 or 5 guys. I'm hoping since the Chiefs get the ball to start on offense, I'm hoping they can score a touchdown and get this lead back. This game is still in front of them. The division is still in front of them. Hopefully they can find a way to pull it out. And it's crazy with MVS, just think in general too, like even in Green Bay, even in Kansas City the last year, he's been known to have that home run hitting ability, and then it's just flat out disappeared. I don't know what happened with MVS, but it's just not there anymore. He lost his confidence. Unfortunately, when Kadarius Toney was out there, you can see he lost his confidence. Is why also Toronto's mentioning, hey, he may just need to be taking snaps out of the backfield. That may need to be something for him to get built back up too. But those are 2 players you can see, quote unquote, have talent, but no confidence whatsoever. I agree with both of you, Sapphire and Teron. Justin Ross should be using the red zone. He was actually out there on one of those drives. He was out there when Pacheco caught his touchdown. I would have loved to see him get the ball there, but I'm glad Pacheco scored a touchdown too. Just give me to somebody's highlight. I want to get to half already. I want to see what the Chiefs do coming out of half. I'm hoping they can. I think what we're going to see coming out of half, and again, like I said to Teron, expect the opposite. But Travis Kelce was invisible, and he's been invisible, honestly, for like the last 3 to 4 weeks. But I got to assume they're going to dial something up to get the ball in his hands. You got to assume, right? And hopefully they keep run heavy with Pacheco because Pacheco is the only guy who has been literally leading this offense downfield to whether it be scoring drives for field goals or scoring drive for touchdown. Do not take it out of that grown man's hand. You just can't. Oh, Teresa, I would be so shocked if they don't cut MVS. One, they can, like, they would save so much money doing it. It would increase their cap room to where they can bring more players in. I would be shocked if he's a Chief next year. Hey, Aunt Queen, good to see you in the chat. Hey, you got to leave work a little early for New Year's. That's always a plus. And I also appreciate you joining the chat. Hey, we're trying to wrap our heads around this game. It's been back and forth. The Chiefs are down at half, but they ain't out yet. So still some faith there. Hopefully you have a good New Year's Eve going into the New Year's. Sapphire, I would agree with Chiefs' concern because there's got to be something happening behind closed doors. And because it's weird. Through all offseason, throughout training camp, the Chiefs' social media team was pushing Justin Ross down our throats to think, oh, he's going to be a contributor. And then now you're seeing this year just not develop. Of course, he was on the exempt list for a little bit as well due to a situation, but now that he's back, get him involved. And I would have to assume he's not doing something right in practice to where he's popping out. It's got to be the case. And Teron, Kelsey could be dealing with injuries. He was dealing with them to start the year, and it may still be nagging as well. Oh, Teresa, thank you for the super chat. Hold up. Oh, for the good call. Hey, I'm trying my best. I really am. I will put your super chat on the screen, but I'm kind of, you know what? I'm not gonna be lazy about it. I was like, I'm sitting down, but there it is. Hey, you got to be positive in these situations. They still got a legit shot. If they come out, they put a touchdown. It's 20-13. This team has everything in front of them. Play better defense in the second half. The offense, besides one drive, which was a turnover, hasn't played terrible. Just keep doing your thing. Teron Hartman is active, and he's actually been on the field a couple times to my knowledge. But, of course, no catches. Yeah, Teron, you're right. I mean, definitely a young player. Second year in the league. His first year, he was coming off a major injury where it was basically a redshirt year, and then you missed 6 weeks. Maybe didn't even have the playbook fully developed either. Yeah, I'm not surprised he's not getting much snaps, but like everyone has mentioned, the snaps he should be getting is in the red zone because the Chiefs struggle in the red zone. He could be the answer to those questions. It doesn't hurt for someone who doesn't know the playbook. I know he knows how to run a fade route at his size. Doesn't hurt to at least lob one up to him and see what happens. I mean, we've tried things with MVS, Tony, you name the receivers, and it's ended up terrible. Can't end up any worse with Justin Ross. Mr. 100B. I wouldn't go C-. That's too close to a D for me. I think the offense has played better than they've had in the last couple games. Now, that's not saying much, of course, but I'd give it a solid C. I would. I like Teron's grade at C+. I can't go B just because if the defense played any better, I could go B. But right now, the defense hasn't looked the same as usual. They've been playing bend but don't break, and then they had a short field on one of them. But we've seen the defense play better before. Now, let's hope in the second half. The Chiefs, literally, all they need to do is play a B game in the second half, I believe, to win this. Like, literally. And that B game is the defense adjusting and the offense just playing a little better in the second half with no turnovers and no penalties. And you walk out with the AFC West division title. Teron, I understand that. You may want me, I may want to add the plus on there. Honestly, I think Isaiah Pacheco is my only A+ player out there today. And Teresa, that's true too. Like, why are we going away from what's working? I mean, if they're manning and double teaming Kelsey, Rice is open. We saw Rice's first catch. He took it upfield for 17. Let the dude make plays. We heard all this speculation and reports saying things were going to be different today with rotation and all that. Looks are exactly the same. Man, Teron, you was speaking my language. Like I just don't get it either. And I guess we kind of saw it at the end of the half, but I just don't get why Spags to start games out didn't put pressure on Zappy, didn't put pressure on O'Connell, and now you didn't put pressure on Browning. You were literally giving these young quarterbacks momentum, letting them believe in themselves. When you can just hit them, and then they'd be like, "Uh-oh, maybe I am not good enough. Maybe I'm not ready for the challenge." But we're not doing that. We typically do it in the second half, so let's hope that becomes a thing today. because Browning is destroying us with his legs. Every third down, it seems like he's picking up with his legs. Yeah, we haven't seen Snead blitz in a while as well, too. There was one today that didn't hit home. Also used Shamari Connors, the rookie. The rookie has been good on the blitz. Hey, Mr. 100B, I can't argue with that. You're right. It is identical. Like, the offense shows hope, and the offense turns the ball over, and then things happen, and then it deflates Chiefs Kingdom in whole. It's identical to each and every week. So I think the grading in the C area is perfect for the first half. And if I'm just going to grade individually, my only A player is Pacheco. Because if it wasn't for Pacheco, this might not be a game. And this is coming from a dude who we all thought may not have been playing because of concussion protocol, which is crazy. And I've been hoping that I want to see the Chiefs score 30 points. Man, I want to see this team score 20 points. That's sad to say out loud. It really is. I realize this is a long half. Just don't feel like my typical 15 minutes. Tehran, I did not see that. But looking at it, I'm not surprised because every touch he had, he broke off a big play. That's why he should touch the ball like almost every play in the second half. That is nuts. I love how Pacheco has grown as a runner. Like we've seen it in this game where he'll find the hole and just bam straight. Like in rookie year, he struggled to find a hole. He has matured so much. Okay, we get back to the game. I gotta stand up for this. Let's bring home the AFC West, huh, folks? Romo said it looks like Denver's gonna win. I didn't check the score. Is it really? Are they really demanding in that? Well, if the Denver Broncos are really winning like that, hopefully the Chiefs saw the score at halftime against the Chargers. And hopefully they put their foot to the pedal here. All right, and the kickoff is underway. Let's start the second half. Let's have some fun, folks. It's kicked out of the end zone. Mr. 100B. Yeah, and it would change. Yes, it may make him feel better too. It would bring his confidence up and it would bring the team's confidence up as well. Oh, and Queen, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Hold up. First play, Pacheco. Pacheco picks up 2. I think that was his least yardage carry today. Hey, happy New Year's to you, Aunt Queen, as well. Let's hope the Kansas City Chiefs can wrap up this division and we head off into the playoffs. But right now, they got to put this next 30 minutes best football of the year. Quick pass to Kelsey. Pickup of a yard. This looks like a 3 and out. Oh, geez. Kelsey only needs 32 yards to break 1,000, and I didn't think that would be in question, but it may be. 3rd and 8 for the Chiefs. Oh, geez. Pick up the first. Watson's in the game. Watson almost made a phenomenal catch, but he didn't, and Bengals get ball back. 3 and out. I don't know why we call these plays on 3rd down. That's another thing that kills this team. Hopefully the defense came out to play the second half because the offense didn't. 3 and out off the grip. First punt of the game. Ah, that should have been the catch. It's gonna get dark in here real quick, folks. I'm gonna adjust my light. I saw the light going. Let's test something out real quick. Boom. This better not blind me. I should have thought of this sooner. But the sun set, and I was like, uh-oh. That may not be what I want. Bam. I looked right into it, too. I gotta adjust that before that keep blinding me all day. Trying to get this in position so it don't keep blinding me all day, but I'll just live with what it is. Hopefully the defense comes out. I'm really hoping. Because the offense going 3 and out. When you had a chance to take the lead again, I think that's been the story of this season too. Missed opportunities. You had a chance to take over and you just didn't. Tehran, you're speaking my language. I think honestly every game is where we can use the defensive touchdown with the offense not scoring too many touchdowns. Sapphire, someone needs to call Andy Reid to bench MVS. Hopefully the defense showed up because I don't know if we can afford more points. First and 10 for the Bengals. Come on, Spags. Draw something up. Wow. Pick up a 5. Joshua Williams with the tackle, mixing with the run. Is 69 Pennell? I haven't seen that boy out there in a while. Second and 5 for the Bengals. Come on, Chiefs. Incomplete to Chase. We got 3rd and 5 again. Let's see what happens. I would love a 3-and-out. Bring the heat, Spags. Bring the heat. Come on. 3rd and 5. Get the stop. Chases the motion. Zone coverage. Chase will probably be. This is every 3rd down. It doesn't matter. Oh, it's wrong. Happy New Year's. Good having you in the chat as always. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm going to try not to let our Chiefs stress me out too much. Not doing good right now. First and 10 for the Bengals again because they pick up every 3rd down. Handoff to Mixon. Picks up 3 or 4. The Bengals are playing the perfect game plan today. I didn't even know. Romo just said Browning is 27. I didn't even know that. Sapphire, they cannot, but they may. T. Higgins is back in the game, so that's huge for the Bengals. Oh my God. This is, I don't know, folks. This is every game. Every game. We've been talking this team don't look like Super Bowl contenders. Unless something miraculously happens, they don't look like a playoff team. If they can settle for a field goal, that'd be huge. They can't get no pressure on Browning, though, at all. Handoff to Mixon again. Tackled at the line. I thought Browning was really a rookie or a second-year guy because I knew he played for Minnesota after that one game. Trey, I'm not confident at all. I'll be brief with it. If we win, I'll be ecstatic, but man. Okay, incomplete. 3rd and 9 again. We've seen how bad this team is on 3rd down. Can it change here? Hopefully. Is Orlando Brown Jr. playing phenomenal today? What's going on here? We are not getting no pressure. They're 8 for 10 on 3rd down while the Chiefs are 1 for 5. That could be the story of your game. Get pressure. Pass interference. It don't matter with this team. It really fucking doesn't. It was obvious. Joshua Williams, we're not disciplined, man. It was so obvious. Why isn't McDuffie on him? The Chiefs blew their only chance really to take the lead in this game. Zach Taylor 3-1 against the Chiefs. Probably gonna move to 4-1 if the Chiefs don't make a damn play. Guess what, folks? It's 3rd and 3. Chiefs 3rd down again. It'll either be a penalty or they'll pick it up. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't get it if the Bengals go for it, too. Look at the offensive plays. 50 offensive plays for the Bengals, 22 for the Chiefs. Here we go again. 3rd down has been abysmal for this defense. He didn't get it finally, but I'm not going to be surprised if they go for it. And Romo says to go for it too. You should. You eating this defense up today. Browning can pick it up with his legs. Chase 1-on-1 with Snead. That's the matchup. Watch for a quick slant. That could be a touchdown. A quick. Oh. Willie Gay. They made a stop. Shut me up. Okay. Willie Gay. No one blocked Willie Gay and just mano. Can the offense do anything? That may be the exhilarating, life-pumping play this team needs. Hopefully. The only thing that's worked for the Chiefs offense today is Isaiah Pacheco. So keep giving it to Isaiah Pacheco. Really. What's up, Tony? Hey, the Chiefs defense finally showed up. It's about time they denied the Bengals. Yeah, Teresa, you're right. The Chiefs making a play to stop them will surprise us all. Let's hope the offense can answer and get the lead. Again, you got to keep running that grown man. This is the Pacheco game. Let him turn up. Well, Tony, it's been a typical Chiefs game so far. It's been stressful for me, and as you see, they're losing. But hey, they got a chance to get the lead, so anything can happen. I'm hopeful. All right, we coming back from commercial break. Offense. I do not know what you need to get you life, but the defense did everything they could there. It's your turn to respond and get the lead. I knew the defense would adjust, even though it didn't look pretty that whole drive till that 4th down. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 on the 9. MVS is still in the game. Mahomes going deep. He's got him. You can't with this. To be fair, it wasn't on MVS because it was overthrown. But my God, he had a step. Why? I can't blame him. Oh, it was right through his hands. It was on him. What are we doing? What are we doing? Holy shit. Quick pass to Kelsey. Kelsey picks up 5. Hey, Trey, I do not know how you elevate MVS when he's just not catching anything. I mean, that's ridiculous. That was a perfect throw by. I thought it was overthrown. It went straight through his hands. Oh, my God. You got to pick up this first, or the Bengals get short field. Going deep again. Watson. There's a flag. God, every time. You can't get excited about this team for shit. Oh, please be on the Bengals. Thank you. Every good play, I swear. Every good play, I got to get nervous, but that one stood. Mahomes has been dying for a deep throw, and Watson came through for him. Come on, folks. Play action. There's a flag. Are they calling that a fumble? Mahomes went chasing for that. That better not have been a fumble. Mahomes, you better not have fumbled this. It's holding on the defense anyways. So even if it was a fumble, it wouldn't have. Okay. Yeah, Ant Queen, MVS. I just don't know, man. He should not be on the field. Did Mahomes fumble this? I'm curious. No, that's not a fumble. I don't know why Mahomes chased that down. Mahomes probably thought it was a fumble because every play ends up being a fumble. That's why he chased it down. All right, 1st and 10 on the 39. Give it to Pacheco. Roll play action. That was off target to Rice. We're avoiding Pacheco. I don't know why. We need a touchdown. Jawan Taylor couldn't even block a damn cornerback. Oh, that's Noah Gray, my bad. Let me know. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Jawan Taylor went way too inside. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Rashee Rice. Get the ball to the rookie. He's a stud. Get this in the end zone. First and 10 on the 15. Get this in the end zone. MVS is still in the game, so you know it's going to go to him for an incomplete pass. Hand off Pacheco. Pacheco picks up 4. Pickup of 3. Pacheco has 7 carries for 93 yards. You think you'd run him a little more. Uh-oh. Justin Ross is in the game. Get the ball to him. Taylor didn't even move. All right, 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 7. Oh, geez, man. 3rd and 7. That look, man. I really don't want a field goal. All right, come on. 3rd and 7. Pacheco's in motion. Throw to Pacheco. I know you hope for Pacheco to make a play, but kicking the field goal. Hopefully Bucker makes it. He made a 54 today, and he's made a 43. Hopefully he makes a 27. We got a 1-point game, but there's a lot of positives on the drive, folks. There really is, but the fact we can't score touchdowns is ridiculous. The fact we can't get to 60 points is, 60. The fact we can't get to 20 points in a game is ridiculous. It was a good drive, though. But, man, can we get a lead in a game? Hopefully the defense comes out. Hopefully Spags brings pressure. I didn't even see how much time was left on the clock either. If MVS would have made that catch, it was in stride. He may have had a 95-yard touchdown. And MVS would have had 2 touchdowns today. Why we keep depending on him and keep putting him on the field, it beats me. I think one thing we got to watch out next week, because I don't know if Kelsey's going to get it today. Kelsey's 1,000-yard streak is in jeopardy too. Never thought it'd be so hard to get 32 yards. Oh, well, Teresa, when he dropped that pass, that was pretty impactful because we lost. I know you were looking for a different kind of impactful. Yeah, Mr. 100B, you hit it right on the head as well. The offense has let this team down so much this season. The defense has played phenomenal, and at worst, they do play the bend but don't break, and they've done it again in this game. If they play lights out for the last, remaining 2 quarters of this game, there should be no excuse the Chiefs should win this game. Now, if the defense doesn't, then we got an interesting game on our hands, of course. And also the Bengals, they're showing right now too. They're fighting for the playoffs too. Butker is getting set to kick off. There's 4 minutes and 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Yeah, Sapphire. There's got to be something getting him on the field because I do not know what's keeping him on the field. All right, defense, bring the pressure. Play action. Oh, beautiful screen. Terrible tackling. Terrible tackling. He broke like 4 tackles. Hit. Defense, we really need you. Sapphire, I wish I had an answer. I really did. Because I don't know. First and 10 for the Bengals on the 44. He just threw it away. It'll be second and 10. I'm impressed with what Browning's doing today. Like, he's a mature quarterback. Even on the throwaways, he hasn't taken a sack today, which needs to change. Yeah, good zone defense. Because Chase would have had a walk-in touchdown, but I didn't see the cornerback who came in to cover. But second and 10. Come on, defense. Third and 5. Can we make a stop? We did it earlier. Let's do it again. Third and 4. Come on. Spags, please get after him. Just get a stop. I don't care if you blitz or not. Get a stop. Chris Jones get. Finally, see what happens when you bring pressure? He's not on target. What a hit, Dana. Just filled it. Richie James just filled it. Do not muff it. And then we can go on offense and get the lead. Oh, fake punt. Let's not do that. Okay, Richie James. Just let it go in the end zone. What are you doing? Why did he do that? Dumb mistakes. He got it to the 10, but stupid. Okay, I see the chat blowing up a little bit. Hold up. Sapphire, I don't know where Chris Jones' sacks are. I know we give him the excuse saying, oh, he's double team, triple team, but I still want to see production. And he needs 1.5 sacks to get $1 million this year. So you think he'd be a man on a mission? What up, Chiefs fan 101? Good to see you back in the chat. Charlie, yeah, offense. Do your thing. Get out there, make a play. Again, also, Shreese and Charlie, what you mentioned, I do not know why Richie James filled that. Like, makes no damn sense. You know what? He probably thought, he's like, the offense ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna return this 101 yards. Ends up biting us in the ass. And Teresa, at least it was. I mean, hey, positive perspective. I will give it for you. At least it wasn't muff. But man, they could be starting on the 20 or 25. Come on, Chiefs. Again, offense hasn't looked terrible, but come on, get a touchdown. Again, do not avoid Isaiah Pacheco. I would keep giving him the ball. Rashee Rice, again, he's had 2 catches. Both catches have been explosive. And just take MVS out of the game. I think we're good from there. Right, Sapphire? Chris Jones, go get your bag. Get a sack. Get 2. He did good on that pressure there. And then Dana did the cleanup work. I think this fourth quarter, Spags is going to draw a lot of pressure. You got to get after Browning. All right, here we go, folks. Teresa, yes, the bar is low. They haven't let me set the bar high though either. Yeah, Mr. 100B, I do not know what Richie James was doing. They just keep kicking themselves in the ass. And MVS is still on the field. Andy Reid literally wants MVS to make a play. This is nuts. Just no turnovers, please. Hand off Pacheco. Probably picks up 2. That was a low snap, too. You got to at least put some sort of drive together here. You got to come away with the lead. And you can't go 3 and out. You can't give the Bengals a short field. MVS doing some dumb shit in the backfield. Rashee Rice. What a catch. Pickup of 12. And what a play. There's a flag. Illegal contact on the defense. Charlie, I would love for them to run with those sets at receiver and running back for the rest of the game. And then they should win. Oh, yeah, that was illegal contact on Hilton to Kelsey. Keep getting it to Rice then. If they're gonna keep taking shots at Kelsey like that. Sapphire, I would like to see Justin Ross out there too, but I don't know how realistic that is. Going deep. Rashee Rice. That rookie, a bad man. I wish he was a little faster, but I can live with that. Get this in the end zone. Go, Pacheco. Pacheco runs so hard. That was the longest pass play for the Kansas City Chiefs this year. Mr. 100B. Andy Reid is really hoping MVS does something. If MVS makes that catch, it's a touchdown because of his speed. But if it was thrown to MVS, it would have been interception too. Come on, get this in the end zone. Hand off Pacheco. Oh, he got met. Yeah. Oh, that was a good tackle because into the third quarter, Pacheco hit that hole and he wanted a touchdown. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, MVS wouldn't have caught that. It would have been deflected and probably a pick. Does anyone have Rashee Rice's stat line for the season on top of their head? I could pull it up, actually. I'm wondering how close he is to 1,000 yards on the season. He's got to be getting close, I would assume. How many yards does he have in this game so far? That was like a 70-yarder. I think he was like less than 200 yards away. He's got 120 this. He's got to be close to 1,000. Hey, Chiefs fan 101, let's imagine MVS catching anything. Yeah, MVS had his chance to catch his touchdown. He actually had a chance to catch 2 touchdowns in this game, and he dropped them both. I hope they get a touchdown. It's third down. Yeah, when it's targeted to MVS, Chiefs fan 101, yeah, it usually is a pick. Sapphire, I think he had 800 coming into this game. Now he has 120. He has 120 right now in this game, so I think he's legit close to 1,000. I may be wrong. $930, Charlie. Thank you. Oh man, I hope he gets 1,000. I hope we win, of course, but he won't get 1,000 in this game. But next week, you play him to get. Pacheco's got a chance at 1,000. Kelsey, Rice, 3rd and 3 for the Chiefs. Let's get a touchdown. Oh, Justin Ross. Let's get the fade. Come on, call the fade. Call the fade. Run, Mahomes. Mahomes. Why would it's a field goal? Probably great defense by the Bengals, but we're settling for field goals yet again. Would it really have hurt to lob it up to Justin Ross? I don't know how covered he was, but he's a tall receiver. Mahomes probably doesn't have trust in him, but you throw it to him to build that trust. Bucker, you better not miss this. Okay. Hey, folks, it's a field goal, but we got the lead. We still don't got 20 points, though. Defense, keep doing what you do. Yeah, Chiefs fan 101, like you mentioned, and I don't even know how many times I mentioned it early in the game, but when was the last time we had the lead in the fourth quarter? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Probably the Patriots game. That's a minute for me. Yes, 2 weeks ago. That's still a minute for me. Yeah, Charlie. That can build momentum. Like for the receiving core, we already know Rashee Rice is a dog, but man, that was a beautiful play. If the defense can get a stop, it's going to get close to 4 down territory for the Bengals. But if you make them go 3 and out, they may feel like, oh, we do got to punt this ball. And then if they do, you let Isaiah Pacheco in this. You let him in the game. Oh, Sapphire, they won't cut Justin Ross. They see the potential. They just don't use the potential. All right, Chiefs fan 101, you enjoy your dinner. Hey, when you come back, hopefully we're wrapping up a W. Come on, defense. Yeah, Tree said is the streak the Chiefs have been on, even when they lost the Super Bowl to the Buccaneers and when they first won their first Super Bowl in 50 years, this streak has been phenomenal. And Chiefs Kingdom would not imagine it. And yes, we are spoiled. We want to keep going, but this is not to our standard. But get into the dance. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Sapphire. I people mention that, and Bengals may know how to use him, but also he would be wide receiver number 4 there, so he would get more snaps, but he wouldn't get that much more than what he is with the Chiefs. Now, maybe next year, let's say if the Bengals move on from T. Higgins and they need another wide receiver too, but Justin Ross would still fall behind Chase, Higgins, Tyler Boyd, and then you start mentioning Justin Ross there. And their wide receiver number 4, like Trent Irwin, he's had some good games this year too. All right, defense. Let's go, defense. 1st and 10 on the 25. Get after Browning. Handoff. Pickup of 2. Good tackle, Reed. Is Denver still winning? I got to assume they are. Or did they win? Get a turnover. A pick 6. Third and 8. Stop them on 3rd down. You make them go 3 and out. Get this ball back. Oh, Arrowhead's getting loud. You got Browning out here doing this. Come on. Light this dude up. Come on, Chris Jones. Make a play. Three and out. Offense gets ball back. Okay, yeah, Sapphire do it. You're right. I agree with that. Yeah. Bengals know how to use those kind of receivers. And Andy Reid typically doesn't. Well, I'm not gonna lie. What's the last tall receiver he had? Was it T.O.? I don't remember one as a Chief that was good. All right, here comes the punt. Richie James, don't be stupid. It may be a fake. Come on, James. Don't be stupid. Don't touch it. Just let it bounce. At the 30. 1st and 10 at the 30. Let Pacheco take this game over. Get a touchdown. It's over. Yo, if this drive ends up in a touchdown, we are AFC West champions. Come on, offense. And they will score over 20 points. The defense has showed up this second half. And so has the offense, too. They haven't put up touchdowns, but they have moved the ball. And that's promising. Oh, Teresa, the Broncos are winning 13-6? Okay. I really don't want to depend on them, but if the Chargers can pull out a victory, that'd be great. But I need the Chiefs to handle business just in case something goes sideways. I hope if they score a touchdown here, I will literally feel more comfortable than I've had probably since the Raiders game. I haven't felt comfortable in a game. And I shouldn't feel comfortable if they score a touchdown, but right now I'm still like at a 98 out of 100. My chill level will go down to a 60. Get me out of these commercial breaks. I want to see this Chiefs offense do work. Pacheco, just take it over. Be that grown man. Hand off to Pacheco. Pacheco picks up 5, 6. I'd give it to Pacheco here again on 2nd and 4, make it a 3rd and short, or he picks up the 1st. Kelsey's in motion. Hand off Pacheco. He may have got the 1st. Oh, he's a yard short. I'd give it to him again. Broncos Chargers update. Denver kicks another field goal. They're up 16-6. 3rd and 1 for the Chiefs. This is a big 3rd down. They need to pick this up. You don't go 3 and out. Who's in the backfield? Good. They gave Pacheco a fullback handoff. I love that. I think Rashee Rice was in the backfield. Hardman's in the game. Okay. P. Ryan's in the game. Pacheco went to the sideline. Noah Gray, Justin Watson. I wonder if they run P. Ryan. I don't know about this if they do because he hasn't had that many snaps this year. Play action. Mahomes got it away. Hey, that's all that matters. Yeah, Mahomes would have took a sack for a loss of 10, but that's actually a good play by Mahomes. Jawan Taylor missed him. Jawan Taylor's been playing like shit today. I'm not even going to lie. And Jawan Taylor did not watch the nickel. All right, 2nd and 10. Mahomes throwing. Kelsey. Ooh, Kelsey got twisted up, but I think he picked up the first. That's the Kelsey I know. Good way to flip your hips to get that first. Run Pacheco again. Pacheco. Look at Pacheco. Picks up 5. That's crazy. The Chiefs are 7-0 when they score more than 21 points. They're 9-5 on the season, though. Shows you how many times they don't score 21 points. Handoff Pacheco. This will be 3rd and 3. I don't want to settle for a field goal. I really don't. Because there's plenty of time for the Bengals. Pick up the 3rd. Mahomes, rollout. Mahomes did the little Jordan-esque. Oh, they said Mahomes was a yard short. He held the ball forward. How? How? Okay. This is going to be a challenge. This will be a challenge. Well, this will be an interesting call, folks. This will be interesting. I think it's a first, but I really don't know. I don't know how you call that. It's a huge call with whatever they get. Yeah, Teresa, Charlie, I think it's a first, but I mean it's hard to reverse it, so it's good that they did call it a first down. But he jumped forward before he stepped out of bounds, and that ball looks like it crosses the first down marker. It's going to be interesting. I do not know how you can overturn it. I really don't. They're definitely going to look at it for a while. I already know that. Charlie, I say you do. And here's why I say you go for it. One, a field goal doesn't give you a touchdown lead. So the Bengals still get the time with the same amount of clock. And if you get it, you're still eating the clock up. Now, I know it's a double negative because if you do kick the field goal and the Bengals score a touchdown, at least you can get the ball back, and I think you can kick the field goal and win the game. But I don't know. I don't want to play that simple. If the Chiefs want to show they for real, you go for the first down. But hopefully it's not in their hands like that. Hopefully they just get the first down. This is going to be a big call. I don't see how you overturn it, though. I really just don't see how they can overturn it. They called it a first down on the field. Initially, they said, nah, first down. Now, if they would have kept it that way, they would have probably not have changed it there either. But thankfully, they changed it there. I do not know how a challenge could change this, but who knows? Okay, we're getting another look. Ah, the Bengals won the challenge. All right, what's next? They're going for it. There's still 9 minutes in this game, so Allegretti's in motion, or two. Who was that? He got it. That's why QB1 is him. He's like, I ain't throwing it to Pacheco because he may drop it, so I'm putting it in my hands. That's that playoff Mahomes right there. He knows game's on the line. I'm winning it. Pacheco got leveled. Handoff Pacheco. Pacheco, 6 yards. This could be a beautiful drive if they get a touchdown. Yeah, Teresa Mahomes. This is the playoff Mahomes. This time of the year, he's like, I trust y'all, but I trust me more. I'm winning it. Second and 5. It's a pass. Screen to Pacheco. Oh, they read the screen beautifully. Whew. Third and 5. Come on, Casey. Come on, Mahomes. Use your legs again. Make a play. Rashee Rice, Kelsey's in the game. O-line, just hold up. Why does he do that? Did no receiver get open? I just hate it's either you throw long on first down or you throw way behind the line of scrimmage. Come on, Bucker. If he would have waited it out, Teresa, Kelsey probably was open. But he thought the pocket collapsed, which it didn't. Bucker's money today. I'm still not comfortable. Bengals can win with the touchdown. But the Chiefs scored more than 21 points, which they're 7-0 this year when they do that. So hopefully they can go to 8-0 doing that. Defense. Spags. This is where you play risky. You go for the sack. You go after Brownie. You make him feel you live with whatever happens, but you go after this kid and make him try to win the game. Get a turnover. Oh, if the Chiefs win, does that also eliminate the Bengals from the playoffs? Oh, that should add more icing to the cake. Second half, this defense has played great. Keep it up. Chris Jones, get your money. Come on. 6 minutes and 18 seconds left. Come on. This is 4-down territory too, so a turnover would be beautiful. Dana gets there, but incomplete, forced a bad throw. Yeah, Orlando Brown held up Dana pretty well, but coverage in the secondary must have been phenomenal. What's this? Oh, this may be intentional grounding too. Yep. Finally, one of those works for the Chiefs. Hey, Chiefs fan 101, I told you when you came back, they'd have the lead. Now, hopefully, they hold it. Yeah, I don't know if that's intentional grounding. That's interesting. I mean, I'll take the call, but refs again. Keep making interesting calls. Come on, defense. 2nd and 20. Chase is in motion. Good tackle, McDuffie. Chase picked up 3. 3rd and 17. Third and 17. Do not give them anything. They will feel like they need to punt the ball. Come on, defense. Was that Chris Jones? Oh, no, it was a Minihue. Minihue's been playing phenomenal today. That's a punt. They got a punt. It's far from over. If the Chiefs go 3 and out here, they got to make sure to keep picking up first downs. If I was Browning, I would have threw it up to T. Higgins because Joshua Williams would have probably got a PI. Just filled it. Go, Richie James. Go, James. We're in field goal range. We may have just won the division. What a return, Richie James. What a return. We may have just won the division. Just hand it off to Pacheco. Now I'm okay with a field goal here because that's a touchdown lead and a 2-point conversion. Of course, I would love a touchdown. Just keep giving it to Pacheco. Okay, that was a pickup of 2. I need Pacheco to pick up more yards. Oh, I'm feeling it, folks. I'm feeling it. Get a little closer. Give it to Pacheco again. Okay, that's another yard. He's not picking up many yards anymore. Oh, geez. Whew. You got to give it to Pacheco again. Hopefully, he picks up another couple of yards and gets closer for Bucker because you want to go up by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Oh, he's throwing. Go, Rasheed. Hey, he picked up positive yardage, got closer range. Oh, that was Richie James, actually. Richie James went out of bounds, though. Come on, Bucker. You've been money all day. This is to go up by a touchdown. Come on, Bucker. He's 5 for 5 today. Go 6 for 6. It's not a straight shot either. Come on. Yes. Bucker is the MVP. 6 field goals today. Bucker played phenomenal. Bucker was phenomenal this game. Defense, you get one more stop, and we AFC West champions for 8 times in a row. Yeah, Tyler, Isaiah Pacheco went nuts today. He picked up what he needed to pick on that drive, 1 and 2 yards, but whew. So Bengals lose, they're eliminated. Chiefs win, they clinch the division. The kick is out of the end zone. We got one more drive. It's going to be all 4 down. They're going for it every down. Let's go, defense. Come on, defense. Break through. Play aggressive, Spags. Dial up at the blitzes. That's not what I want to see. The Bengals got all 3 timeouts. They may have just used their first. Oh, no, there's an injury. The Chiefs going to make this interesting all the way to the end. Come on, defense. Get a turnover. Let's get a turnover, defense. Screen. Good tackle, inbounds. I hate that injury didn't take a timeout away from the Bengals. That should have been an injury timeout, but I don't know how that works. 2nd and 4 for the Bengals, approaching near midfield. Safety blitz. Justin Reed. What a beautiful swim move by Reed to get the sack. 2-minute warning. We are literally 2 downs away from being AFC West champions if the defense can continue to make stops. That was a huge sack too. What was it? 2nd and 4. This should be like 3rd and 10. Come on, get me back to this game. I'm too hyped. These are way too many commercials going on in this 2-minute warning. Man, literally. 3rd and 10, we're going to come back to this. If they can spag again, risk reward, blitz again. Oh, Chris Jones was offsides on there. They didn't call it, though. Sack again. Justin Reed again. Justin Reed coming strong. The Spags are dialing the right blitzes. The Bengals are probably going to punt because they got all 3 timeouts and they want to stop the Chiefs. Okay, no, they'll go for it on 4th and 18. Okay. They used one of their timeouts. Blitz Reed again. Blitz Reed again. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. You gotta be joking. Only the Kansas City Chiefs. Only the Chiefs do this shit. Karloftis. It don't matter until the game's over, though. That's 10 sacks for Karloftis on the year, too, by the way. Only this team. 4th and 18. That's why you blitz on 4th and 18 and you don't just rush 4. I'd rather take the risk reward. They literally want me stressed out for the whole 60 minutes. One timeout for the Bengals. 2nd and 16. It don't matter until the Bengals don't have the ball and the Chiefs have the ball, or until the clock hits 0. Chris Jones. That's 4 sacks in the last 5 plays. Still, I'm not comfortable. They already picked up a 4th and 18. That's the first time they showed Taylor Swift today. I'm proud of you, CBS. You held off. Chris Jones is like, I only need half a sack for $1 million. I'd watch for the screen. They're not going to try to pick it up all here. They already know they picked up a 4th and 18. They want to at least pick up 10 yards here. Ooh, that had a chance too. Here. 4th and 27. Here it is, folks. Come on. Come on. Stop them here. 4th and 27. AFC West champs. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh. Yeah. It don't matter how ugly it is, folks. 8 consecutive years, AFC West champs. We just needed to get in the dance. It's time to have fun. What a second half by the defense. No points in the second half. And the offense, I'm impressed. It wasn't pretty. They didn't get touchdowns, but they moved the ball and they put points up. This is something to build off of. Let's go. Let's go. We just need to get in. That's all we needed. Sneed and Spags talking. Man, hopefully this is the thing they needed for momentum to go forward. 10 and 6, 8-time AFC West champions. Let's go. We got the Y near our name. And the Bengals, they eliminated for the playoff. What a game. What a game. It wasn't the prettiest, but what a game. And we get at least one game at home in the playoffs. Now, if the Bills, how does that work? Again, I got to know what seeding is. I don't know if the number 2 seed is alive or not. The playoffs can still legitimately go through Arrowhead if the Ravens get upset. And if the Chiefs win wild card, then if they are the number 2 seed, they would play the 3 seed. I mean, it could still happen, but I want to see this team on the road. I know it may sound crazy, but everyone thinks that, oh, this team can't win a playoff game on the road just because they never played in one. Let's get that out the way. Oh, Chiefs Kingdom. With that too, with us wrapping up the division, I wanted to do it on Christmas Day, but of course the Chiefs couldn't pull up a W. But I'm gonna actually do a giveaway again on this channel, and I'm gonna have a poll probably tonight pop up. So be aware of that on the channel, and I'm gonna give away one of the new AFC West title merch. I'll have you guys decide if you want it to be a hat, a shirt, and then I'll let that poll run for 24 hours. And whatever wins that, then I'm going to open up the giveaway. And then I'm thinking off the top of my head here. So we're brainstorming. I want to announce the winner against the Chargers. And we don't even know when game time is there. Because I want you guys to be able to, again, we don't know how delivery is now with the holidays and all that. But I want you guys to be able to have the AFC West title merch going into the playoffs as well. So keep your eyes out for that. We're gonna have that going in. So I'll have the poll going up if you guys want a shirt or a hat, and then the giveaway will go right up right afterwards, and we'll have that up for the week, and then the winner will be announced on the live stream, kind of like last time. So yeah, it's dope. So Ravens clinched their spot, of course. Miami has their spot clinched. Baltimore clinched the 1 seed? Okay. And Browns, they clinched their spot. Bills can still miss the playoffs, which is nuts if Miami beats them. I just don't see Miami beating Buffalo. And that's another announcement. I think that's our Sunday night game. I think I'm gonna go live for that game too. So next Sunday is gonna be a busy day because I'm going live for the Chargers game, of course. Man, there's nothing like playoff football, and who would have thought it would have been in jeopardy that the Chiefs may miss the playoffs? But hey, we there for the dance. Yeah, Charlie, that's what I'm hoping for too. Like the defense, they look solid again. Started off shaky, that bend but don't break, but then they play shutout football, what we're used to. Now the offense. People aren't going to like that Booker kicked 6 field goals, but the fact that the offense actually moved the ball up and down the field and had explosive plays, don't put NDS on the field anymore. We're going to keep saying it. It's going to keep happening, but he could have had 2 touchdowns. This may not have been a game. But Rashee Rice, phenomenal. Isaiah Pacheco, phenomenal. Mahomes played great. I think when it mattered most, he came through. That's the Mahomes we know. It's playoff time, baby. It's time for these boys to show up. And now the next thing is against the Chargers. Do they play their starters? I hope they do. I really hope they do. But I can see them going either way. I think if they go and approach it, I think they're going to play the starters for a half and then see where it is from there, and then bring in the backups. But if you have momentum off of this game, you can't lose it. And if you can build momentum against the Chargers, you do it. That's nuts. So yeah, the Bills, they can be the 2 seed or they can be out of the playoff. That's nuts. Bucker played phenomenal today. He's been MVP all year. He's had a couple missed kicks recently, but he has been coming through 6 for 6 today. You don't win the game without him. He has been clutch. Well, with that, Chiefs Kingdom, I am going to wrap up this live stream. Hey, hopefully y'all had an amazing New Year's or continue to have a great New Year's Eve going into it. Please be safe out there. The Chiefs got us a W. They wrapped up the AFC West. And also remember, keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to put up the poll for a giveaway on the AFC West merch. I don't even know if it's out yet. It probably is. They probably already posted it everywhere. Once it does come out, I'll put which ones I want to have on there. And then let y'all do your thing. And then we have the giveaway coming up. And then we'll do what we need to do. But hey, it's been fun, Chiefs Kingdom. I will see you throughout the week. I'll be posting videos. I'll be posting shorts. I'll be getting you wherever I need to keep in tune with the Chiefs. Hopefully y'all have a safe New Year's. Hey, just have a good time. That's all that matters. I'll check that in with y'all soon. Y'all take care. Peace.